Coach K, do you remember the first time you came to Hawaii?
Yeah, with my Army team in 1979. And we played in the Rainbow Classic then and won a one-pointer to finish in 7th place, which were with about 4 people watching the game. But we beat Princeton, and that was my last year at Army, and that was our first year in Hawaii.
And then you've had quite a history here since then, and especially in the Maui Invitational, your teams have performed extraordinarily well. Is there just something about this place? What's it been?
Well, we had some amazing performances, whether it be Wojo's performance against Arizona, I think in 97, Mike Dunleavy was an MVP. Ryan Kelly went nuts here for a little bit. So we're hoping that one or more of our guys do that. But it's a heck of a tournament, and with this field, we have potentially, we have 3 or 4 top 10 teams, and teams that can win a national championship.
You've had some great teams that have gotten an extraordinary amount of attention over the years. This team seems a little bit different in the volume of the attention, especially this early in the season. Has that resonated with you? Or is it just me?
Yeah, no, it's there, and I think so much of it has to do with the fact that we do have talent, but then we exploded in the first game, and it was the game, the first day of the season. So happenstance, that we're not only good, but then we were really good on one night, so everyone thinks that you're a lot better. And then you have an extraordinary talents in RJ, Cam, and Zion, and you could focus in on any of them. And Zion already brought a lot of followers to Duke from high school with the stuff that he does.
You talked a little bit in one of your press conferences after the Kentucky game about the amount of noise and having to keep that noise out of your locker room, and that this has been good noise. Yeah. But what's that challenge like for younger players?
Yeah, it's a big challenge because they like noise, especially if it's about them, and especially if it's positive. But it's not like it's bad. It's just that there's so much attention, and then outlandish statements that somebody's as good as LeBron. We would beat an NBA team, and they didn't see our first half against Army. I guess we were having a hard time. It was a 4-point game with 15 minutes to go. But you have to deal with those type of things because that's the way it is. And the media right now, what's happening on that day becomes amazing news, and then something else becomes amazing news 2 days later.
Before your trip to Canada, I recall you saying that you wanted to get to know your team.
Yeah.
And so now you've had the Canadian trip, and you've had some preseason practice, and now the games leading into the Maui Invitational. What do you know?
Yeah, I know I really like them. They're really a good group. They like each other. You don't know who's an upperclassman and who's a freshman. All the kids are secure. They work hard, and they just have to learn how to communicate with one another, not off the court or in a locker room or on a bus, but on the court, especially on the offensive end. Our communication hasn't been real good. Defensively, pretty good, but we have a long way to go, and we're going to be challenged here, and hopefully that'll speed up the process in a positive way.
94 feet with Duke's Tre Jones. What's your favorite thing to do away from basketball?
Favorite thing to do away from basketball, probably hang out with my family and friends, or right now teammates.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Favorite thing to eat is chicken Alfredo.
How about your favorite breakfast cereal when you were a kid?
My favorite breakfast cereal is either Lucky Charms or Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Favorite TV show when you were a kid?
Favorite TV show would have to be, I'm taking my brothers on this, but Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right, your favorite TV show now. What do you watch now?
I watch The 100 right now.
Last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw was Black Panther.
Worst dancer on the team?
The worst dancer? Probably be Javin or Jack.
All right, the best dancer on the team?
The best dancer would have to be Alex O'Connell.
All right, can you do a Coach K impression?
Come on.
That's it? 94 feet. Bad ending, but 94 feet.
I wasn't expecting that one.
94 feet with Duke's Cam Reddish. Who's the best athlete ever from Norristown, Pennsylvania?
Kyrie Williams.
You're not going to put yourself up on that list?
Nah.
All right, who's the best athlete ever from Apple Valley, Minnesota?
Tre Jones.
All right, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Pepperoni pizza.
Favorite breakfast cereal when you were a kid?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What do you do outside of basketball?
I like to play video games.
What's your favorite video game?
Call of Duty.
Are you the best one at it?
No, not even close.
Who's the best?
Probably Trey.
All right, how often did you go to the beach growing up?
Not that often.
Yeah. When you went to the beach, did you wear white socks?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Why are you wearing white socks now?
That's all I have on. That's how I came.
You're going to have a talking to by the equipment guy. All right, what is your goal for this season?
Win a national championship.
All right, we end it right there, 94 feet. Cam Reddish, white socks.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Snap. Snap. Ah. I like that. I like that. All right, what about the other one? My God.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. See you guys at the game.
Appreciate that. Oh, yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. Hey. Buck, your turn. Mike, your turn. Buck, your turn.
On a scale,
Your shorts are already wet.
scale of 1 to 10, what do you think? How was that?
It was a 10. I love the energy he brought. You know, he wasn't going to do it at first, but stepped up and great execution. I loved it.